good matchup in store, as it'll be the Desperados of Houston taking on the Condors of Oakland. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And off we go on EA Sports. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading them out, their signal caller, now in his 4th season in the NFL.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting on a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
Off the play fake, here's Taylor. Fights through it. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Now a handoff up the middle. Santos. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Santos. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He finds his man complete. That's Santos. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Now it's Taylor. Out on the right, this is Cruz. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
That's another first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
That's out to the left, flat and complete. 2nd down and 3.
To number 89. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 19-yard line.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Richards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now a give, right side. It's Santos. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now Taylor. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. 3rd and 7 now.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick here is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he returns this to the 22. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Good. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down.
In motion is the tight end Daniels. Off the play fake. Good. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
44-yard line.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of catches, 51 yards.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy the defenses had better focus on.
Back to throw again. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that will tie us at 3-3. So matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
Yeah, it feels like 2 boxers feeling each other out here in the early going of the game, right? Exchanging some jabs, but none of the heavy stuff just yet.
And able to get this out to the 25.
Now Taylor. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Taylor.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Taylor.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
This pass complete to Higgins. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give him 18 on the play.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Play action, now Taylor. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Here's 2nd and 7.
They go play action now. Taylor. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 3 catches now this afternoon, the same number he had all of last week. Also, it's a first down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. It's complete to Cruz. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Defense.
So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all of these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It'll be a gain of 3, and it also takes us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after 1. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football, as they've got it 2nd and 7. Here's Taylor, and he fires one incomplete. This offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And his guys have taken the lead. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-3. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And the result, a Houston touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Good. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. In motion is the tight end Daniels. From the gun on 3rd down. Good. And Daniels has it left side. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
That's good for an Oakland first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Oakland first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
A give up the middle to Dobbins.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
He'll swing this out to Dobbins.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
In motion is the tight end Daniels. On 4th down. Good. And he's caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26.
The slot man in motion right.
A fake on the jet sweep and a give to Dobbins.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 29-yard line.
They'll go again with Dobbins. And now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
From the gun on 3rd down. Good. And he will find his man on the outside. And for the second time this half, on comes the field goal unit here. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and that'll bring him back within 4.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Desperados offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football.
Throw left side complete. That's Cruz.
2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Up the middle they go. Santos. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Houston.
Taylor will throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From midfield now, here's Taylor. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And the first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Now Taylor to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Richards.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and
Taylor will throw again.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
at the 28-yard line.
Here's a quick throw caught out wide. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll make it 2nd down. Here's Taylor. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Now Taylor.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Here's Taylor to throw.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
To throw is Taylor. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Houston.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right on the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there.
With his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Desperados are able to add on to that lead. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Good. And his throw here's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
3rd and 8.
Off play action. Good. It's caught right side by Daniels. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
And then Oakland, first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard
Slot man
line.
moves right. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. And bulldozing his way through.
He's still on his feet. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
The slot man in motion right. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
I know it was a game, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
And this one is right through. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Desperados offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime.
Now it's Taylor. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
This is 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
Now Taylor. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
And in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
From the gun on third down, it's Taylor.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Back out comes this offense now late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
Throwing to start the drive. Good. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
At the 41-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 8. Play set at the screen for Dobbins.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
3rd and 4.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
28-yard line.
Back to throw again.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
The sideline and incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that'll get the lead down to 5. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just 1 snap of the football.
And he floated one out there, incomplete.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Off the play fake. Good. Throw that side complete to Burnett.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Off play action. Good. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48.
Now a handoff for Dobbins.
Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45.
It's a gain of 5.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. 2nd and 5. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
It's rare that a receiver of his caliber would drop one pass, but that's now 2 times he's had his mitts on one and lost it.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're going to lose confidence in him, though, because of the track record. Such a good player, maybe having a bad game, but I think they'll still go to him in a critical spot.
And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a nightmare for defenses to try and contain all year long. NFL leader in rushing yards at the QB position here late in the season.
They give it off here to the tight end. And he'll be taken down at the 18.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Out of the gun, it's Taylor. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
That's a gain of 4.
They'll sneak it with Taylor. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They go play action with Taylor. Under pressure, and down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Taylor. From left side, it's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Taylor. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Taylor.
At the 40-yard line.
Over the middle, complete. That's Santos. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
And it's 3rd down.
To throw again is Taylor. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Desperados.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a handoff up the middle. Gant. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now Taylor. He finds his man, complete. It's Santos. Here is 3rd down and 4.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Taylor. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Santos.
4 yards.
A gain of 4 that time as the drive will continue.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now a give, right side. Gant. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
With his size, it often takes more than one guy to get him down, but if you can at least slow him up and the reinforcements arrive, you have a chance to get him on the ground, and that they did that time for a loss.
Taylor will throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Taylor's pass.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 3.
Now it's Taylor. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them. At least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get...
And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. So they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And the lead is up to 15 now. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Oh, nice move. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Looking to put a drive together. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Throwing to start the drive. Good. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he caught it up. But fortunately, another offensive player quick to react, and they will indeed retain possession.
It's now 3rd and 9.
And the slot man goes in motion left. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th. And they'll send the slot in motion left. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And it's intercepted. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
But here in the 4th quarter, defensively, you know that you're just going to blanket the field with defensive backs and say, okay, take your best shot. And that time, it's intercepted.
And we've often seen teams go into the prevent early, way too early, and sometimes they get too soft in their coverages, but not in this case. They understood the situation and played it with the proper aggression.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And his numbers this year have been eye-popping in a lot of categories. In one area that stands out, he's the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback here in the latter part of the season.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
Second and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Taylor. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
Third down. And 10 yards to go.
Play action. It's Taylor.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And they bring their punter out there now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
From the 22, here's second and 8. Back to throw. Good. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
It's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less, as they come up on second and inches.
A shotgun snap, and again to Dalvin.
Shifts by him. Taking it right down Broadway. And touchdown. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Condors are able to cut into that deficit.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for 1 here. And it's good, so that will get them back within 1 score. A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards. And a long run there in the end to top it off.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season.
They start the drive with Jennings. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
At the 26-yard line.
To throw is Taylor. Wide open receiver complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 23 yards the pickup there.
First down, Houston.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Now it's Jennings. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it. And the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Here's Taylor to throw.
is caught.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Jennings. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
And it's third down.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. From the gun, it's Taylor. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
And they'll run on the inside. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. This feels like something we'd see more commonly, CD, in a college game. They give it to the receiver down here in the red zone, but it winds up successful.
Yeah, partner, I think you'd think it's less likely to find running space to the edge down here close to the end zone where things are so condensed. But a lot of times you end up focusing on the running backs, and they're able to slip it to the receiver, and it resulted in a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 15 now. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all, and a 9-yard run on the end of it.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Right back to Dobbins on first.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
That's another Oakland first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
At the 39-yard line.
Looking to throw. Good. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd down and
operating from the gun. Good.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
It's 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's got his man on the out route. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
And now out comes Houston.
Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
At the 31-yard line.
Taylor going to throw it. Going right side here, and that's complete.
And he is going to have a first down here, and that should be the one that seals a victory.
First down, Desperados.
Jennings.
They'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards, and that'll bring up second down.
Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Up the middle they go. Gant.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And they'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for Houston, they continue to roll as the win gets them to 12-2 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the home team here, the loss might knock them out of playoff contention as they drop to 6-8. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.